Hello and welcome all members of the Ray White Group attending this Unlocking Vault Express webinar. My name is Bella Paulge, and for the next 15 minutes, I'll be showing you how to use the precincts and prospecting tools within VaultRE. Underneath the Properties tab, we have the Precincts option. Precincts is a map view allowing us to pinpoint particular areas within our database that have geographic data and group them together in what's called a precinct. You'll see a couple we prepared earlier shown on the screen. Naming these precincts allows you to locate them for future purposes such as email or SMS communication. Precincts are a great way to map out particular areas based on your trading zones. Some businesses will use precincts as a way to have farm areas, and some will just be based on geographic or demographic localities. To start mapping a precinct, you can use either map or satellite view. Go to the area you'd like to map out and zoom in. You can choose how big a precinct will be. However, we do recommend for them to be fairly small in size and contain only around 200 to 300 properties. To get started, simply click directly on the screen and a red line will appear. Start to move throughout your area. Double click at the end to get the option to name the precinct. You'll see the precinct now appears in the right-hand screen. I can now use this precinct to filter properties within my database and show me a list of exactly each and every property and owner that I have in my database. This will allow me to gather all of these contacts into a contact list for things like email and SMS, and allowing people to be communicated with about properties that are sold or listed recently in the area. Next, heading over to the prospecting tab. This prospecting works very similar to how we've just mapped out our precincts. Dependent on if you have Pricefinder or CallLogic connected to your Vault account is where you'll choose your data source. Search type, you can also choose between these four options. The Pricefinder integration has essentially allowed us to embed the map search that you see on the Pricefinder website directly into the VaultRE system. Scrolling down again, we can choose either to use the map or satellite view, whichever you prefer. Next, what I'm going to do is head to the area that I would like to prospect. Again, zooming in so I can select a particular area. Just like the precincts, we're going to click once on the screen and see the red line appear and start to map out our prospecting area. Double clicking at the end to lock down the area. As I scroll down the page, we'll see our search results. The great thing about this particular prospecting tool is it will be able to show me market status, so whether it's currently listed or sold recently, what the last sale details were, and depending on your state or region, the ownership details. It will also tell you if you do have data specifically in your database already for that area. So it's a great way to find out the missing data within certain precinct areas. It's also great for your Magic 25 or Magic 50 door knocking to be well aware of who's in the street that you're about to door knock and have at least some basic information about the area. To finish with, I'd just like to show you how to access more training and support resources. Firstly, logging on to g5.raywhite.com will take you to our One System homepage. Heading over to Whiteboard will allow us to navigate through to the Getting Prepared for One System 2.0 section with a heap of training resources such as webinars and step-by-step guides. You can also head down to the Vault Hub and navigate through to other helpful resources here, or log a support request. This is specifically for fault requests. However, support and training issues should be directed to your local digital BDE. That completes our Unlocking Vault Express webinar. Thank you for joining us today. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your local BDE.